Basketball.
Good evening. The router is still off, but I am I'm on my data on my phone. I've connected the data. Well, connected my phone
I think
to the yeah.
I think
So I'm actually using. I'm actually yeah. So basically, I'm on my mobile data until this thing comes back on. So hopefully, yeah. Hiya, Bella, Kate, Welsh Clark, Amjad, everybody. Same as I say, I am Gordo. I am. We've done all that, Kate. We've rebooted it about 3 times. I don't know whether it's yeah, we don't know what's going off. So yeah, try resetting the route. Yeah, but you see, it rather that, Kate, or nothing. So basically, I am live, but I'm via my data. So if I do actually go off, you'll know I've used my data up on me. It's been absolutely piddling it down all day.
maybe that's why.
Have you cleared the router cache? I don't even know how to do that. Same as I say, we checked all connections back at router. Sky Television's still on. It's just the router that's gone down.
The Wi-Fi.
So if you I'm a lady, how are you? We're having technical difficulties because I'm on my mobile data. Obviously I connected it to my laptop. You have to do it in command. I don't even know what that is. So if you want to message Chris and explain it to him,
What's going on?
yeah, how to do that.
Got data.
I had trouble you mean last night with YouTube? Yeah, same as I say, we've tried that about 3 times, Kate. It sort of I was setting my laptop up to go live. Blaming me now, saying I broke it. So yeah, so I'd got the camera plugged in, I got into StreamYards and everything, and then it sort of a message come up. We can't connect, try again. You know, but I know sort of recently that Sky's had issues, Virgin Media's had issues, you know, basically. Oh, it's still on orange.
I've got Wi-Fi on here.
Oh
no, I haven't, just got a question mark.
It's all right, Chris. We're having raptures then because they thought it were back on, but as soon as you know, as soon as it does come back on, I'll switch to that. Oh yeah, we talk. Same as I say, we hadn't had this problem before. I don't know. You know, we've tried everything.
I'll have to leave the next message me, I think.
Basically, Callum put the telly on, and it says, "Sorry, your router is not connected." Blah blah blah. You know, so
we can't call Sky because it's now changed to the vulnerable.
Yeah, Amjad says I am with Virgin. I did ring Sky to see if there were a problem, but it says unless you're, you know, over 75 and, you know, all that gumph, basically to hang up and try again later. So, same as I say. Hiya, Vanessa, how are you? Kate says do a speed test.
Because we're not on internet.
So yeah, same as I say, are all set to go. Hi, Tracy. We're having technical difficulties. e.g. the router's gone down. It's still on orange. Because you see on our router, there's like 3 green lights. And the middle one is like for the Wi-Fi, and obviously that's on orange. So,
turn the internet off.
yeah, same as I say, it's
Check on Sky News.
you know, it's one of them things. Same as I say, it's a good job. I don't hardly use my data on my phone. Otherwise, we'd be up creek we had to paddle. So, you know, how long it'll last, I don't know. Yeah, it's the same everywhere else. I think Vanessa. She says it's like a ghost town. It's same everywhere. Even here in the UK, there's hardly any traffic on the roads, etc. So, you know, hopefully,
I'm thinking
should clear the internet every week. I've been told before. Some as I say, I'm not no techno wizard, so I don't really know. My Virgin was down Tuesday on off. Oh, some as I say, we've not had no problems prior to, you know, just before me going live. So I ain't got a clue, Bella. She says, as your data got auto shut off. But you see, the thing is, because I don't go anywhere, I don't use my mobile data anyway. So I'm assuming that I don't know. I don't. Some as I say, I don't. Yeah, get them to knock something off you. Yeah, we'll see. It's been like that here all day. And about what time would it be? About 6:30, something like that. It will lovely sunshine. So, you know, yeah, ring them. They say it's been done. But you see, when I ring up, I mean, I did. You know, it's a case of, you know, I've rung up and they're saying unless you know, it's a very busy time and unless you fall into the category you're over 75s. I've no idea. I've no idea.
Bobby,
What?
restart internet router thingy, Bobby.
Yeah. Right. It's all right. I'm just resetting the router again. So Callum, of course, Callum's come down and said, "Oh, internet's gone off." So we've got him moaning as well. So
it's not happened though.
It's basically on the back of the router, Kate. It's got like a button that you press. You know what I mean? It's not got like a pin over. It's got like a reset button. No, she says, is it WPS or something?
WPS.
Yeah, there is like a WPS thing on front. So
WPS.
Yeah. So I mean, if I could show it, yeah.
3 square words all rolled into one.
Yeah, that's sort of what we've got at the moment. We've got one light. No, there should be 3 green lights on. So and at the moment we've only got one. That YPS button. I don't know what that.
YPS.
I don't know what that's supposed to do. It don't seem to be doing anything.
YPS.
It says take power lead out for a bit.
And do all these things, and then
you see, it's flashing.
Do all these
it's flashing sort of orange at the moment, so but it's gone like to a steady orange.
Nothing said on the news.
Unplug it and try plugging it back in again. Oh dear. It does. I've pressed that to Kate. It's not doing anything. So It does. Our WPS button is on the front, so you know. Some, as I say, I'll go on for as long as I can, or until that comes back on, and you know, if I just go off without saying cheerio or anything, you'll know my data's run out, and but. Same as I said to Chris, I mean, we don't know how long it's going to be down. I mean, I could have, you know, I could have sat here like till 10 o'clock and it's still not come back on. Security settings. But you see, I've sort of, on this laptop, I've done like a thing, you know, a diagnostic in Windows and in, for the Sky and whatever, because when, like, if it goes off for any you know, if it just falls off, or you know what I mean, it's it does a diagnostic thing. So I've run one of them, you know. Is it because there's phone sockets in passage, you know, is it one of these sockets with a built-in filter? Yes. Let's try restarting or blah, blah, blah. And then it says, sorry, couldn't connect. How far is Donny from you? What do you mean, Doncaster? About an hour?
40 minutes, 50 minutes. Well, because there's no traffic, it'll get here in 5 minutes.
It could be a number of things. Some, as I say, Virgin Media's been having problems. Last week, Sky were having problems. Same as Chris says, it could be the fact that, you know, more people are taking to internet and like sort of, you know, like a power station, if you get like a sudden surge, then you get a power cut, don't you? I did try ringing Vanessa, but it said, basically, because of the coronavirus, they're having a high volume of calls, you know, do you come under this category? Do you come under that category? If not, please hang up. Might be an hour if you go with the bendy bus. Oh dear. Just been on down Detector Sky having problems in Donny, Sheffield and Leeds. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
What did I say, Callum?
Oh, what?
What did I say?
Having problems.
Problems.
So there's the answer. Sky are having problems in Doncaster, Sheffield and Leeds. He's put a link in, baby.
I'm assuming that's to Sky or...
Yeah, but you're about 4.5 hours from us. He says, my Sky is okay in Wales, but Gordo's just put Sky having problems in Doncaster, Sheffield and Leeds, and we in Sheffield, you see. So obviously it's a Sky problem. So, you know, so as I say, I'll go on as long as my mobile data, you know, allows me to.
Manchester, Birmingham, Sheffield, Derby, Leeds, Liverpool, Nottingham, London and Bristol.
If you just heard that, that was a list of places where they're having trouble with Sky. It's a cloud cover problem. What's one of them when they own?
What's a cloud cover problem?
I have no idea.
Yeah, the problem with the clouds.
Same as I say, I'll go on for as long as possible. It says that's loads of places.
In London.
Yeah, my sis is having problems. She had 2 days now. Oh, she lives in Doncaster.
2 days.
I can't have it on internet for 2 days.
There'll be murder committed if Callum or Chris can't get on the internet for 2 days.
No, I can't live without internet for 2 days.
Oh dear.
We need to ring. We need to not ring.
Yeah.
We need
So as
to-
I say, if these two have to go without internet for 2 days, there'll be murder committed.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, it is what it is, you know. There's not much we can do about it. So, as they say, you know, we met the best of a bad job, if you know what I mean.
Is it just Sky or is it Sky and Virgin?
It's just Sky,
Just
by the
Sky.
looks of it. It's Tracy's she's pulling her hair out. She can't live without. Oh dear. But at least we've got the telly. I mean, obviously it's just the internet that's down.
So whoever's got Sky in Sheffield, we can't go on Wi-Fi.
No, it's just our street song.
I see what Bella's for. Just as well I'm not home, or she'd send them both to my too right.
Listen, Bella, listen! Bella, stop hiding behind
Oh.
I can see past the flags.
Oh dear. Me and Mrs. G are on the blueberry rum. Oh dear.
So we'll have to watch Sky Sports News all
I mean, it's bad enough with having to, you know, the lockdown and having to stop in because of the coronavirus, but no internet as well. There'll be Harry Carey committed. Oh dear. But yeah, I mean, same as I say, you've got to laugh about it, or else you'd cry, wouldn't you? If you know what I mean. Oh well, Clark's on Red Bull.
Is that hard stuff?
Yeah. Oh dear. Who's Harry Carey? Right. So obviously the people that were in the live stream last night, I made the blueberry scones, right? So I was very, very, very disappointed. Very disappointed in them. So I'd still got some blueberries left. And I says to Chris, after I'd closed the live stream down, I says, I'm almost positive when I make fruit scones, I put baking powder in them. Now that recipe that I made yesterday didn't call for any. So I says to Chris, I says, I'm sure that's why they didn't rise or anything. So Gary my whipping top. So anyway, I says to Chris, I says, I was very disappointed in them. I says, I'm not going to throw them away, but I says, I'll be buggered if I'm going to let it beat me. So I've made some more today. I've used up the blueberries because I bought 2 like small punnets. So I've made some more. And boy, what a difference putting. I have used a slightly bigger cutter, like I was saying last night, and it made 7. But boy, the difference. You know what I mean?
Boy, the difference.
You know, Callum, just go and get one of them scones off it thing. So I will show you the difference in them that I made last night and then that I've made today. I weren't satisfied myself. And what hit it home to me was power cuts will be like back in the 70s, yeah. So what sort of hit home to me is when Callum saw them and he says, he thought they were cookies. I went, no, they're scones. So sort of that got me thinking. And I said to Chris, I says, I'm almost positive when I made fruit scones, you put baking powder in. Now this recipe, not them others that I made today.
Where?
Yes. So basically, yes. So same as I say, I weren't going to let it defeat me. So I says, right, you know, I'm going to make some more. I'd still got some like buttermilk left over. I'd still got some blueberries. They're on that cooling rack. Yeah, I were a bit disappointed in them, Bella, because they didn't rise very much. And like when I closed the live stream down, I says to Chris, when I've made them before, I've put baking powder in them because I've never made blueberry, but I've made fruit ones. So look at them. What a difference. They a lot better. I'm at it on Amazon again.
Somebody.
So yeah, so what a difference. They are like proper scones. That is one that I sort of is picked worst one because that were the pastry that were left over it, you know. Well, it says I've got my mouth open. So yeah, so Bella knows what I'm like. I'm a perfectionist. I weren't very satisfied with the ones that I made last night. And then when Callum turned around to me and he says, "What, you've been making cookies?" I says, "No, they're scones." So to that, it toned to me, and I thought, I'm not satisfied. I'm gonna make some more. I've got some blueberries left. I've got some. Yeah, but you know what I'm like. I like things to come out right, and if they don't come out right, I'm an atheist. What's that got to do? Wakey. So anyway, so same as I say, I've had another crack at them. They've come out lovely. They've rose, but it couldn't have picked worst one because I've got some like, you know, like I
didn't know which
cut them out, and this were one I had to shape with my hands because I couldn't roll it out properly. So, and this was last bit of pastry that you know.
I'm gonna be even more bored as if water don't come on.
So well, there's the easiest solution to that, Callum. You can get off to bed. You can go to bed early. So anyway, weak and left and all right. What? He's talking in riddles again.
He's talking gibberish.
Weekend and left hand or right hand.
What? Left hand or right hand?
Wakey's had some good cider.
I think Wakey's a bit.
Oh dear.
Well, it's either that or it's not wacky.
So, as I say, I'm here. I'm, you know, I've sort of, sort of. I know I were a bit late, but hey ho.
Giving me the most evil looks.
Who, Benny? So yeah. So if anything, yeah.
Are we going to be living at 90s again?
Same as I say, when you see, I printed that off. It were off of the Tesco website, and same as I say, after I'd shut the live stream down, and I said to Chris, I'm not satisfied with them. I says, I'm almost sure, because I even looked back in the recipe, because I've got like a recipe on my phone for fruit scones. And I says to Chris, I'm buggered if I'm, you know, if I'm going to let it bug me. And I said, I'm almost sure that when I made fruit scones that I use baking powder. So I looked and it says baking powder. And I said, that's probably why they've not rose a lot. So I went back to the drawing board. I found another recipe, more or less exactly the same, but you had to use a teaspoon of baking powder. So, you know, and same as I said to Chris, I said, come and have a look at these. I says, difference in these and them that I made last night. I wasn't satisfied at all. But same as Chris says, when you're doing it live, you ain't really got no choice, have you? So, you know, but I still weren't satisfied. And I says, I'm not going to, you know, they're not good to waste because they'll still get eaten. But to me, I mean, it's like, same as I say, the first time I ever made red velvet cake, that were a total disaster. So I just went back to the drawing board. I looked for another recipe. I made it and it turned out perfect. It must be desperate because Callum's watching, what is it?
NBA.
NBA.
I'm getting into NBA. It's a new sport that I'm...
While I think about it as well, if the internet's back on by tomorrow, I have scheduled the coconut cake to be published tomorrow evening at 9 o'clock.
That'll no matter what, Bobby.
Will it?
Oh, yeah, I think that was all they stayed down if YouTube was down.
All right. So anyway, for them that's got internet,
Lucky.
yeah, the coconut cake vlog is scheduled to be published at 9 o'clock tomorrow evening.
Bella.
Can we have keys to your ass? I'm sure we're gonna drive about an hour. Even better, we could go to Johnny and Tracy's. They closer.
Tomorrow, Tracy.
What, it's only got internet still on? It's only got internet still on?
Yeah, but they're not with Sky.
Oh, they're not.
We can sit out in your front garden or your back garden. Yeah, we could go in shed. Wi-Fi still works in there. Oh dear. Or even better, in caravan. We could go in caravan. Oh dear. Sorry, you know I'm only joking anyway. Oh dear. But yeah, so if we've not got no internet by tomorrow, you might have 2 visitors, Tracy. Oh dear. Can you just turn sound down on that, please, Callum?
Copyright.
Just as you come for a week and isolate in there. Oh dear. Oh, but yeah, we'll survive. You know what I mean? I mean, if it could come on while we're in bed tonight. I mean, it's still orange as we speak now. So
I like we're living in the 90s.
You know, it is what it is. Same as I said. You know, whatever will be, sort of thing. You know what I mean? I come to yours, host. There ain't no internet. Oh, pardon me. But same as I say, I did, and another thing that I downloaded, obviously, you know, I bought some frozen blackberries. I am making an apple and blackberry cobbler for pudding on Sunday. So, party at Amjad's. It says I got unlimited on my phone data. You can use that. Oh, bless you.
Right, can I make these license key get on it? That's funny.
Oh dear. So, if you're part of the group, you will see on there that Dennis posted a video. Now, as you all know, Chris has been doing the interview series. So Dennis has done all Chris's backdrops, all his thumbnails, etc.
Still trying to get Chris.
So as a gesture of goodwill, or, you know, a kind gesture, Chris ordered him a mug with Pixie's channel on it, and then he turned it round, and it's I exactly know what it had got on it, but I knew that Chris had sent, you know, paid for a mug and have it sent to he tried it and it with hammer. So yeah, so if you haven't already, go over and watch it. Emma sent us a short video with him opening it. He says, "Oh, I hope it into bomb, blah, blah, blah." Dennis didn't know nothing about it. Same as I say, on one side it says Pixie's channel with his channel logo. And then when he turned it round, it says, "Thank you, Dennis, you're a star." So,
Aww.
I have to have a look after stream. Wow. Yeah. Oh, you're going to look after the stream, but yeah. And it's basically Dennis's way of saying thank you to Chris as well for sending him the mug. But same as I say, Chris says for everything that Dennis has done for him on the interview series and everything, he's done all the backdrops and everything.
Aww.
So basically, Chris says, you know, it's just my way saying thank you to him, you know. So so yeah, so I think he was chuffed with it. And they actually sent us a picture of him with some tea in it. So he was having a cup of tea or a mug of tea in his new mug, crawling it. But you see, that's what we do, Wakey. You know, if somebody, same as I say, Dennis, you know, has done all these, you know, these interview things, the backdrops and everything. The same as Chris said, I'd have been stumped without him, you know what I mean? And, you know, it's just Chris's way of saying thank you to Dennis for what he's done for him. You know what I mean? And that's the kind of people we are, you know what I mean? And you know, it's like me, where whenever we visit anybody, I always bake cakes. You know what I mean? And we never go empty-handed. We, you know, I always you know, I always bring cake with me. It's just like, you know, a gesture of kindness, really. You know what I mean? So yeah, so you know, it's same as we've said. You know, you know, as much as it said, oh, you know, it's my pleasure. You know, just. I mean, he did the one for my baking life thing. Dennis did that for me. You know, it's just our show of appreciation. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, it's just what we do, if you know what I mean. So you know, that's it really, you know what I mean? And you know, if anybody wanted me to help them out, and it's same as I said last night, anybody got any questions, anybody wants a recipe, send in. I'm only too happy to send it to you if I've got your messenger.
Whether you want to send it in first place.
So you always take Kate with you. How does that work, Kate? Lol. Oh dear. But yeah, you know, it's like everything else, you know what I mean? If somebody does something kind for you, and you sort of sit there thinking, now what can I do as a gesture to say thank you? You know what I mean? Is StreamYard easy to set up? Yeah. If I can do it, you can do it. Yeah, obviously you need your email. You get 20 hours. I've found a way around it. So I get 2 lots of 20 hours. Go on then, Wakey. It says I have loads of questions. So yeah, it's just basically you need your email address. You go onto StreamYard, no downloading. You just have to sign up with it. They send you a code via your email address. You put that code in, and you're good to go. So it's as simple as that. So, I mean, there's no setting up really to do. You just type StreamYards into Google. It takes you to the StreamYards and it says get started or log in, or, you know, obviously once you've set it up, obviously. But with me being the only person that was on this computer, I don't have to keep logging in and out, because if you're logging in and logging out, you have to have a code sent to you every time. I'm not sure about that, about streaming from your phone, but hi Tina.
Hello, Tina.
What are molasses? Pass.
What?
I think they're a bit similar to dates, I think.
What?
I'm just looking. It says molasses or black treacle. So it's similar to black treacle. Well, yeah, I suppose so, but I'd have to stream as Callum or Pixie. I couldn't stream as myself. So it says it's a viscous product resulting from refining sugar cane or sugar beets into sugar. Where do I find them?
You are?
It says Holland and Barrett, Waitrose, Asda, Amazon. Yeah, Amazon do them. Tesco's. Basically, all the big supermarkets should do them. So,
I'm bored already. We will do about 5 minutes.
Oh dear.
6 minutes.
Basically, yeah, it's like black treacle. So when it says nothing really, is it Tina or Tracy, or is it Johnny? So yeah, they were asking what molasses were. Basically, I've looked it up. It's black treacle. You can actually buy molasses in the supermarket. So basically, oh, it's Tracy still. So yeah, so if you can't actually find molasses in your supermarket, black treacle will do just as well. So so I hope that answered your question. But yeah, any supermarket, Asda, Tesco, Waitrose. Oh, Bella's back as well. Isn't everyone to the butty? I think she's on about Baz.
So
yeah, Gordo were asking, I found a recipe for Branston pickle on YouTube and the recipe called for molasses. Oh, right. What did your last slave die on, Callum?
What?
Says, what did your last slave die of?
What do you mean? What?
You want to be, you could pour your own out. Oh dear. I am actually on my mobile data, Tina, because the Sky's gone down.
Sky's gone down in most of the country.
One let me sing as in as my cell phone. Oh. Oh. Well, won't let you sign in. Oh. Got to go supper ready. Okay then, Wakey. See you later.
See you, Wakey.
But yeah, I suppose if you can't actually get molasses, I suppose black treacle's just as good. So so yeah, I mean by all accounts, it's same sort of thing. So oh, it says I used Streamlab the other day when you came in, but my chat was blank. Oh dear. But yeah, StreamYards is quite easy to use. It's just that I don't know whether or not it's you. I know when Amjad's come on the panel, he's used his phone. Yeah, me and you too. Me and you both, Amjad. Oh, pardon me. So yeah, so you know, I do hope it's same as I say, we might get up in the morning and it be back to normal. So I don't know. You know, it's just one.
Country.
Yeah, apparently it's Doncaster, Derby, Nottingham,
Birmingham,
Sheffield, Liverpool. You know, it's like a thing. You know, in general area. You know, at middle at country. So I don't know. Same as I said.
as well.
So it's just a case of waiting and seeing if it comes back on, you know.
They should apologise for it.
Yeah, but if it's out of their control, Callum, there's nothing anybody can do about it.
Told you what it is because there's not many people there's on internet at once. You can't handle it.
I know.
You know, like like at power stations. But if there's that many boiling kettles and blah blah blah, and it causes a power surge, that will make your power go out as well. So I'm just trying to explain to Callum, it's probably because of the coronavirus and everybody at this particular time of day is on internet. They've probably had a surge or something, and it's knocked it. You know what I mean? Knocked it out. I don't know.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
So, same as I say, it is what it is. There's not a lot we can do about it. So it'll come on when it wants to come back on, or you know. But same as I say, it's, you know, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? We can't really do a lot about it, and if they're having high volume of calls at Sky and you can't get through, so you can't do anything. Gordo says it's your fault. It is, yeah. I reckon so, and all.
Yeah, I'm part of Sky.
Oh, Tracy, she says she's got her phone fully charged. She's got her coming on her own thing now. So yeah, it is. It's all Callum's phone. So
believe the young one.
Some so and so at Sky says, "I know. Let's piss off the pickerings." Oh dear, there'll be a lot saying that around Sheffield and Leeds and wherever.
All around country people probably will be.
So, you know, there'll be a lot.
This lockdown being worse and being worse.
Yeah, okie dokie, Tracy. Same as I say, we're coming in on Johnny's. I didn't know whether it were Johnny himself or whether it were you, or it does get a little bit confusing. Oh, Johnny's downstairs on your PC.
Let's get off it.
You might have 2 lodgers in your caravan in a bit if this carries on much longer. Oh dear, give me a bit of peace and quiet. So But same as I say, I don't know. I don't know. It don't look like that thing's working either. 'Cause you know what?
Thing.
You know, like how they were all in green. They're all in green a bit further up. Now they've gone off green.
We started, Callum.
So
Only because it's 10 o'clock.
same as I say, Amjad's been on the panel before, so I don't know whether you can actually stream from your phone on StreamYard. I don't know, because I've always streamed on.
You probably can. There's probably an app.
I've no idea. But I do know that Amjad's been on the panel before, and yeah. Oh, you're in office, are you?
The office. The good old office. Doing essential work.
Give them up the answer.
Hold on.
It's all right. Callum's reset the.
I'm wrecking joint now.
Reset it. See if we can
Get it back on.
rectify the subject. Oh, Amjad uses his laptop. There you go. Some as I say, I didn't know whether you could stream from your phone on StreamYard. I've got to go to the job centre on the 14th of May. Oh dear. But there again, Tina, with this coronavirus going off, they've stopped all face-to-face assessments. So, I mean, they might just ring you up and do one over the phone. So now I'm on my laptop, but I'm running. I've connected my phone to me. Well, not connected it, but remotely connected it to my laptop, so I can stream via my data off my phone.
Wi-Fi hotspot under the word.
Yeah, a Wi-Fi hotspot. That's it. I was trying to think of it and I couldn't think of it.
It's on orange.
Yeah, that's basically what I've done. It's like a Wi-Fi hotspot, so it's allowed me to go live via my laptop, but using my data on my phone. So yeah, so that's how I've been able to go live, is because I'm using the data off my phone via a mobile hotspot thingy, majig. Yeah, thingamajig.
Thingamajig. What's thingamajig?
So yeah, so that's the only reason it's enabled me to go live, is basically because I'm using the data from my phone and connected it wirelessly to my laptop, but I'm actually using my mobile data, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So same as I said at the beginning, if I go off suddenly, you'll know why. It's run all my data out. But same as I say,
Yep, it's still orange.
We'll carry on as long as we can. I'll probably only go on till about 10:30, something like that, because obviously I don't want to use all my data up on my phone. So I just thought, you know, rather than let everybody down and see you morning, Callum.
In the morning.
Yeah, because normally, like, when I first connected it, it come up and it says something about your something is synced with it. Anyway, it was to say basically that my phone was synced with my laptop, and I was using you know, the Wi-Fi hotspot from my phone. So yeah, I should get a notification anyway, come on the screen that, you know, you're almost out of data, blah, blah, blah. And if that does happen, I'll cut it off sooner than 10:30 anyway. Yeah, me too. So don't forget, the coconut cake will be published tomorrow at 9 p.m. So, yeah, so that's so because I says to Chris, he says you can schedule it. So I says, well, what time do you think I ought to schedule it for? And he says, well, basically, schedule it for time you'd normally go live or something. You know what I mean?
Cold.
So basically, that's what I've done. I've scheduled it for 9 o'clock. So keep your eyes out for that tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
Good night, everybody. See you in the morning.
But you see, this is what I was saying here. I'm going to sneeze. This is what I said, Kate. I'm mostly at home anyway, so I hardly ever use any of my data. But with Sky, if you don't use like all your data in 1 month, it rolls over, and you can look like amass data, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so I mostly use Wi-Fi at home anyway. So it's very rarely I use my data. So basically with Sky, it rolls it over to the following months. Because we like pay our mobile, even though it's like it's not a contract. We've all got Sky data, if you know what I mean. We're being on Sky. So basically, same as I say, with Callum being at college, he uses a lot of his data at college. Chris, when he's out and about, he uses quite a bit of data. So I'm the only one that amasses it, you know. So, I mean, I don't know. Oh, good night, Tina. Thanks for coming in.
Right, Tina.
Yes, that's what my mobile does. I'm with EE, but my Wi-Fi runs off talk. Well, this is it. Same as I say, we all being on Skyways mobiles, with telly, with phone, with Wi-Fi and everything. You know, if, same as I say, I don't know whether you've seen the advertisements, but it does say that if you don't use your data, it rolls over. So you can, like, you know, amass quite a bit of data. So, you know, and it comes in handy as well. Like, let's say I could give some of my data to Callum, or I could give some of my data to Chris. You know what I mean?
Some data,
No, bugger off. No, I'm having it all to myself.
Yes, I want.
Oh dear. I'm just as, can you imagine if my Wi-Fi was off? Me and my brother would be throwing pillows and shouting head on poo.
Short head tomorrow. I'm done.
Flat Earth Society have said they're concerned that social distancing could put people over the edge. I see that. Bella says, I just got a thing come across my screen saying, do you want to unsubscribe to Jeanette Pickering? I said, yes. You better not, Miss Bella. There'll be no lemon drizzle or anything for you, lady. She knows I'm only joking.
She's not.
She's got to keep you sweet, because I provide her baz with lemon drizzle, and and she told me flapjacks last time we went over. Oh dear. It's a good job we've got a sense of humour. Hiya, Paul, how are you?
Hello, Paul.
Oh, it's all right. I'm using my mobile data because the Sky's gone down. Well, the router has anyway, is Wi-Fi. So I'm sort of, what is it, tethering hotspot from my phone to my laptop. Hey, oh, it was buffering then.
Uh-oh.
It did come across the screen. Well, why would it say that, Bella? I mean, I comment on nearly every one of your videos. So
She's not good at that.
Oh dear. But you see, this is what makes me laugh as well. Like Chris, he comments on every single one of my videos and my live streams and everything. And basically, you know, every so often it unsubscribes him from me. You know what I mean? It says you used to use McDonald's. That's probably it, Bella. She says, I think I put my elbow on something. That's probably it, Bella. So yeah. Same as I say, it's just YouTube playing up again. You know what I mean? It's same as I say, every so often it unsubscribe Chris. You know, it unsubscribes him from me. So what that's all about, I don't know. So yeah, it's you know, but you know, I mean, I've seen one or two people on YouTube have said, you know, my views is not coming up correct, my subscriber count's not coming up correct. You know what I mean? It's been like an ongoing problem for ages and ages now. You know, it's but you see, this is the thing. I mean, like it's like me. Since yesterday, I've lost 4. Now, then you'll get a spy where you get all them back and a few more. But then they take them away again. Yeah, I see what it's for. Breaking news, Donald Trump has told weightlifters who can't get to the gym to inject themselves with Mr. Muscle. Yeah. Oh dear. But yeah. So you know, it's just YouTube. Some as I say, since yesterday I've dropped about 4. But you're watching a couple of. But this is the thing as well. I've noticed not so much recently since they've done away with the classic, you know, the video manager and whatever. But I used to get, this is not suitable for ads, and you have to ask for a request. Now, I haven't done it lately since this Studio Classic went away. But you have to fill a thing in, you know, do you use foul language, sex chat, or whatever, and you just say none of the above, and you like monitor it yourself, if you know what I mean. But on the odd occasions when I've shut a stream down, I've had a thumbs down. But once it goes back to normal, that thumbs down's gone. And I've noticed it on more than one occasion. But Chris was saying earlier on, the football season is restarting on the 13th.
Possibly.
Yeah, possibly starting on the 13th of June. But there'll be no crowds or anything. It'll be played behind closed doors. Oh, while I think about it, Boris Johnson's girlfriend has had a little boy. That was a notification I got this morning. But anyway, same as I say, it's only rumour and speculation, but Chris said he'd heard that they could resume the football season by the 13th of June,
Woohoo!
but not with, it'll be behind closed doors. But same as I says to Chris, I says, well, that's a bit daft, really. How can football players do social distancing when it's like a contact sport? So so same as I say, I got a notification this morning that she'd had a little boy. So it's something for him to, yeah, this is it. I mean, you've got like referees, you've got the side linesmen or whatever you call it, you've got the back room staff, same as I said to Chris, it's even if they do play it behind closed doors, yeah, you're not getting the crowds, but there's a lot goes into organising them football matches, the grounds people, the people that right down to washing kits and making sure, See what it's for. Sheffield United have been doing it all season.
What?
Playing behind closed doors.
Yeah. They don't take the notice of these Premier League teams.
Yeah. But, I mean, same as I say, whether it happens or not, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But same as I said to Chris, I says, now, let's just say, for instance, what happens to all these people that have bought season tickets? Do they get a full refund, or do they get part refund, or what? You know what I mean? It's where do you say to them, well, because you paid all this money for a season ticket, we're going to get your back, because they'd be losing money hand over fist. They might just like part refund them, I don't know. So but when you think about it, Kate, it's going to be May next week, so I don't think it's going to be lifted by next week. So I think at least a month, 6 weeks, maybe even 8 weeks. I reckon we're going more into June myself, because some, as I say, we're going into May. I mean, because what date we on today? I think it's 29th today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have a look, calendar, what? Yeah, there's only 30 days in April. So on Friday, it's 1st May. So yeah, it's 1st of May on Friday. So I don't think they're going to, ease the lockdown, anytime soon.
No, definitely not.
So it's just a case of waiting and seeing, really. Yeah. Well, this is it. I mean, it's like everything else, Kate. It's like cancer. Cancer's don't have any discrimination. It can affect anybody. And I've been saying this all along. This virus is no different, because how can you say it's not going to affect children? It's not going to affect youngsters. It can affect anybody. You know what I mean? And that's what I've said all along. You know what I mean? It's not discriminatory. It can affect anybody. I'm not going to America now, September. This will be with us for a long time. Yeah, same as I say, even if they do ease the lockdown by September, my lady, it's going to take the country, well, the world, actually a long time to get back to normal.
This is going to be the new normal. Social distancing.
Yeah, Amjad's just said his brother says it's false news.
I can have false news.
No, about easing restrictions and whatever.
Oh, I'm going to say.
But you see, this is why they don't want to do it, Bella. That's the exact reason why they don't want to ease the lockdown, because they're expecting a spike. But yeah, you know, even let's say that what they're doing is 3-week intervals. They looking into the numbers. Yeah, but middling.
No shop for home.
You know, it's a case of they've got to look at the figures and everything every 3 weeks, and until they see some sort of a difference, then they're not going to ease the lockdown. Yeah, but you see another thing as well is there's another scam. You know, when people post these things about if you repost this or if you share this, blah blah blah, you're going to get £120 in Asda vouchers or Morrison's vouchers. I think 2 main ones are Asda and Morrison's. That's a scam to get your bank details. So just be aware of that. That if you see or if you get a message saying, you know, if you share this, blah blah blah, you can get £120 worth Asda vouchers or Tesco vouchers or Morrison's, I think it is.
Same as them
it's a scam just to get your bank details and get, you know, all your details. So same as I say, I clicked onto that months and months ago. They're not just going to say, oh, just by sharing this, you're going to get you know, we will post you some vouchers for £120. So to post you them vouchers out, they've got to have your name and address and everything, haven't they? So you know, it's as my mum always used to say, you don't get out for note nowadays. But yeah, you know, all you've got to do is share this, and we'll post you £120 worth of Asda vouchers out. But first of all, we need your name and address. Blah blah blah. Yeah, you must think I've dropped off a Christmas tree or something. So yeah, and another thing my mum used to say, I'm not as green as I am cabbage looking. Yeah, my mum used to come out with some corkers. Yeah, I'm not as green as I am cabbage looking. So, oh dear. What I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to shut it down. I don't want to send, as I say, if I do have to go live again Friday, I don't want to use it all up tonight and then not be able to go live on Friday.
Live about 5 minutes.
So I've been on just over an hour. Talking of exes, on Sunday I was stood 4 persons back from the ex-wife looking for me. She didn't recognise me. So yeah. Same as I say, I did say I weren't going to go on a long time. We you know, we're using my data. So okay then, Kate. Same as I say, All being well, we should be back to normal by it should be back to normal
What's
next
me?
in next couple of days. So thank you all for being patient with me, and thank you for coming in and supporting me. Bye for now.
Right, all. Well, is that all? Has it not?